I'm definitely happy with who I am now.
My life is absolutely packed with things.
This is a really good time.
Stand by, because I'm not going to stop. I'm just not going to stop.
My husband bought me a free flight trial at Goodwood, and I was really taken with it. And I thought, well, if I ever had time and the money to do this, helicopter flying is what I'd like to do. The joy, I think, of getting older and ageing is that you no longer feel competitive. You can do things for yourself, and there's nothing to stop me having a go at this, and I don't need to think I must be really good at this or I'll have to stop. But there are all sorts of things that you can do when you get older that are not expensive, which are also equally challenging, equally interesting. I'm also very aware of the fact that I'm a silly old fool who's never going to get the hang of it necessarily, but why should that ever stop you? You know, it's your life, it's your hobby, your entertainment. I love flying helicopters. I love being in the air. It is very exciting, and I'd recommend it to anybody. Yes.
I would say when I was younger, it was all about passion. And then as I got to middle age, I understood about research and finding out about things. And then the lovely thing about being older is that you combine the two. And the passion informs the intellect and the knowledge. That's such a bonus. Creativity is always evolving if you allow it to. And you recognise that people don't expect you to be creative at a certain age. How is my life at 76? I would be wrong if I said it isn't sometimes difficult. It's sometimes lonely. You have to make the effort and get out. But I'm finding that there are qualities to being older which I would not have expected when I was a younger woman. Certainly in terms of creative outlook. I think, well, okay, do I want to continue living? Yes. If I want to continue living, is there something I still want to do? Yes. And there is. I want to share what I've learned, what I've gained, and put it out there. I'm just not going to stop. I'm looking for the next project.
I would say that when I was younger, finding my own identity was more of a struggle. I was into different groups, different scenes, the indie scene, very sort of grungy, and then sort of club culture. I was trying lots of different hats on to see what my look was, what my identity was. I think age has given me that confidence now to know who I am. I do feel comfortable in my own skin. It might not be as taut as it used to be, but that's fine. Anti-aging ads make me cross, particularly the ones around the beauty industry, because they are sending out a clear message that you should be ashamed of getting old. I think it's a privilege to be ageing and not something that we should be trying to cover up. When I'm in my 70s, or indeed my 80s, I still want to have that sense of fun and creativity within my outfits. I don't want to fade into the background. I don't want to end up wearing beige.
My mum used to swim all through her life, and it was something that she really enjoyed doing. And I think I saw that enjoyment and, you know, took it into my own life, really. When I first get into the water, I just take a deep breath and then I dive under the water and swim about four strokes underwater. And that's the best bit. I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm powerful and I'm strong, and it makes me feel like I can do anything. It's almost like a drug. I like being 58. I'm glad that I'm where I am now in my life. I've got the work that I want to be doing. I've got my interests. I've got my children. I've got my granddaughter. It sort of doesn't really get much better than this, and it hasn't been better than this either. This is a really good time. I feel a sense of having settled into myself. I feel stronger as a person now than what I might have done in the past. I think I probably am gentler on myself now that I'm getting older. I also know that if I do make a mistake, it's very unlikely to be the end of the world, which is maybe what I would have imagined. You know, I was very upset if I made a mistake when I was younger, but now I just, you know, see, okay, you know, I've made a mistake, so what? You know, I have a different, maybe, approach to my own shortcomings than I used to.
I think we should be celebrating the fact that we are ageing.
Maybe in the West we've got it a little bit wrong, the way old people are marginalised.
What ageing has taught me is the confidence to be myself.
As I've got older, I've learned to put aside judgments, to find the depths, and I really wish that society would do that with older women.